very respected monarchs, distinguished you want to release my teacher to the office of the chairman of the council in responsibility of the public. The star of British State. His Excellency is escorted in by the chairman, River State Council of Traditional Rulers, and former chairman of the council. Welcome, Excellency.
Every one of you, from the bottom of my heart. I've met you in Government House to say a big thank you. Thank you because when we had a situation, the royal fathers, you stood as fathers. You mediated where the need arises. And you've also confronted situations, even if it wasn't favorable to you. So I said thank you again for that support, for understanding that your role is fatherly role. And one of the major things that you are, one of the reasons why you were elected, appointed, or selected to be head is to bridge the gap when there is time of crisis, in the time of crisis, and also play a fatherly role when you are called upon. So I want to thank you for this particular thing that you have done. Thank you for your support in every way for ensuring that peace is returned to River State. What is the primary responsibility of governance? Protection of life and property. We can't protect the life from the city center. I can't protect life from Government House. These lives are being protected through you in your domain. I want to thank you for ensuring that our state is still within that controllable state. Situations have not gone out of hand, even when they arise. Somehow, we always have a way of bringing them under control. So I want to thank you for that. What is our vision? Our vision, first, is to ensure that River State is safe. Our vision includes the provision of good health care services, which we are doing. The records are there. People from the southeast are witnessing what is happening in the zonal hospital in Pro-Wike. Presently now, I'm sure that before the end of this year, we will commission a holder, an ombok. Out of the Degema is almost at 80% completion. We are not just talking, we are doing it. What is the next thing that we promise you to do? Education. You all are aware of the deplorable state of our schools. They did not get to that state in 1 month, or 3 months, or 1 year. It has been an issue. If you remember, one of the things they used, even abusing me when I was campaigning, was, what are you people doing? You're coming and say you want to continue when our school systems are already bad. There's no teacher in Echie. There's no school in Kokana. You all know this story. And if you want to be truthful to yourself, if at all we have had peace. We had peace. I can say I have peace after we came back from emergency. Tell me, have there been any months before that very unfortunate incident that we had 1 week of rest? So if we're talking about being focused, everybody will agree that even in the face of our crisis, we were focused. And if not what happened, we would have even exceeded the miles that we covered. But I can assure everyone, most importantly, our traditional rulers, who are closer to these needs of our people. Because in all these local places we're talking about, you are the closest people. You are the one who even provide voluntary teachers. Is it not? We understand that and we appreciate it. And we are assuring you that all those needs will be taken care of. What are part of the things that we also promise you? Job creation. We're trying to fix the enabling environment. We had a reason. A lot of people didn't understand why we had to set what we call River State Investment Promotion Agency. As of today, since after this peace has returned, investment confidence has been built. It has returned in the state. People are coming to say, look, we're interested in investing in this area, we're interested in investing in that area. And with those investments, jobs will be created. And let me use this medium to address an issue. I saw some set of people sending messages to my WhatsApp. They want to protest for 10,000 jobs that they were employed, documented, and they were even provided for in the budget. I don't know which budget that they provided for. I was saying here, I said it before, we are going to employ, but we are going to employ based on the needs of this state. Do we have teachers? No. Do we have doctors? They're insufficient. So I'm not going to make employment politically because I want to please anybody. No. Employment will be based on the need of the state. And I assure you, as soon as we conclude the issue of our 2026 budget, which will take a greater trunk, the budget is going to take a greater part, a chunk of the budget is going to be for schools. Because we've done enough in the road, we've done enough in the hospital. The hospital cannot never be enough, but we've done reasonable things there. But schools are the major areas where we are going in our 2026 budget. And after that, the employment will follow. Do you employ people to go into school where there is no classrooms? We're employed. We started from level 8 and we grew. We have what they call work experience. We didn't jump into this business just from the sky. Even if we find ourselves in this business, we have a background. And that background is what helps us in our planning and it helps us in whatever decision we make. So we don't jump into something so that we don't find ourselves being ridiculed. So I can assure you here that those needs of our schools, basically the secondary schools, because primary school is an issue of a local government, although what do we do is also need to support them. So I can assure you those things will be attended to in our 2026 budget. Thank you. One most important thing, and when I say a promise that I made to every one of you here, from the chairman, former chairman, and all our family, I will not, no matter your position, politically or otherwise, feel happy to disrespect you. Because it's not you that I'm disrespecting. I'm disrespecting the stool. So I want to assure you here that every one of you, I will continue to accord you the respect you, not just as a person, because of what you represent, more especially our royal fathers, that we're in a very difficult time in this country, and a lot of strange things are happening around us. I want to solicit that you be a watchdog in your domain. You should endeavor to work with your local government chairman, work with the security heads of your domain to safeguard the life and property of our people. More especially, those traditional rulers that are sharing boundaries with our neighboring states. Please, you need to be 110% alert now. My phone number is there. If there's anything, you can text me, or you can text anybody that you know that can get to me as quickly.
May I respectfully, on behalf of the entire members of the Rivers State Council of Traditional Rulers, welcome His Excellency, Sir Dr. Siminalayi Fubara, GSSRS, the Executive Governor of Rivers State, to the 123rd and 124th Combined Quarterly General Meeting of Rivers State Council of Traditional Rulers, holding today, Monday, 1st of December 2025. This combined meeting is the third and fourth quarterly meeting of this year, 2025, and the fourth meeting held by this council since Your Excellency assumed office on the 29th of May 2023. Let me, as Chairman of Council, proudly and joyfully thank Your Excellency for not only providing funds for this meeting, but for also considerably looking into other aspects of our requests that are before your office, which we believe will continue to receive a positive response, even in the face of the present economic realities, and for coming in person to perform their statutory duty as the Executive Governor of our dear state. Your Excellency, the news that we have received all over the state is quite cheering and symbolic of the peaceful life and developments that Rivers people yearn for in this state. Now you have brought back those glorious old days of harmonious living and peaceful coexistence where it was. May the Almighty God bless you and help you to sustain this laudable feat. Your Excellency, sir, may I, on behalf of all members of this council, remind Your Excellency of the difficulties we face in carrying out our core and oversight functions without reliable means of mobility. This request sadly has dominated our engagements with government of Rivers State for the past 10 years. Let it suffice to say that we are still expecting and waiting for the appropriate office as we will be directed by Your Excellency to take expeditious action on the issue of provision of official vehicles to government-recognized traditional rulers as soon as possible. Additionally, like the symbolic Oliver Twist, may I also request for your kind consideration towards the provision of office and operational vehicles, that is, 2 coastal buses and ahilos for the council to ease movements within and outside the state during official engagement of traditional rulers, and also vehicle for the principal officers of the council, as was done in the time past. We therefore remind Your Excellency that as ancestors being referred to in our last meeting, your doubt, your assurances thereto is a service debt owed. And so, without doubt in my heart, I am certain that our amiable governor will make us smile today. At this juncture, may I most respectfully invite His Excellency to address Council and declare the 123 and 124 combined quarterly meeting, general meeting